I don't know, man. The longer I practice medicine, the more that I'm convinced that things like burnout, anxiety, depression, chronic fatigue, could they actually be normal reactions to just an abnormal world? And there's actually a term for what happens when living beings are put into environments that they weren't actually designed for. It was first noticed in animals. Animals were taken from the wild, where they were roaming around freely, hunting, mating, minding their own business, when some genius thought, you know what would be a great idea? Why don't we take these poor animals and put them into cages? Now, don't get it twisted. They were fed, they were safe, but they started doing some strange things. They started pacing, rocking, repeating the same movements over and over again. They were losing it. Things that you just don't really see in the wild. And it wasn't because they were sick or injured or starving. It was the environment. So they called it zoochosis. And it's basically what happens when a body is stuck in a setting that doesn't match how it's meant to function. And this is where I think it gets a bit techie, because human beings are also living beings, right? And think about it. Let's just take TikTok as an example. Okay, you're scrolling, minding your business. What do you see? Comedy, then sadness, then something horrifying. Oh look, a funny cat. Oh wait, another tragedy. Oh, cute baby. Oh, ISIS kidnapping people again. But oh my God, did you hear so-and-so is getting a divorce? This is not normal. And this is all happening in what, 30 seconds? Our nervous systems weren't built for that. They weren't built to process joy, fear, grief, humor, danger, outrage back to back with no pause, no resolution. So your body stays alert, on edge, not because there's something wrong with you, but because your brain genuinely doesn't know what matters anymore. It doesn't know what to do. It's confused. And we call that anxiety, burnout, poor coping mechanism. But if you just zoom out a little bit, it starts to look very similar to what happens when animals are kept in an environment that overwhelm their biology. So, the question is, could there perhaps be a human version of zoochosis? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.